Alright, welcome. Back into Thrones and Liberty. Last night we had technical difficulties where if I went to collect this reward from the tutorial, it would post the item that I was selecting in chat just by left clicking it, which should be used just to select it. It looks like us exiting the game and jumping back in fixed that issue. So let's go ahead and grab that hat that we were supposed to grab last night while we were playing. Now there is a battle pass. I did go through it a little bit. It just looks like it's all cosmetics. Doesn't look like there's anything in here that is pay to win. Okay, so we got a few things. We got a new helmet. Go ahead and equip that. Okay. So now it wants us to go talk to the storage manager. Might as well grab this small on paper while we're here. If you guys want to read this, feel free to pause it.
Welcome, brother. First time in Castleton? Well, if there's anything you want to know, ask away.
Okay, so do you know this person?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have any brothers by that name. If you don't have anything to store, buzz off.
First of all, I didn't ask about your brothers.
What? You know Clay? I still can't tell you, though. Try visiting the priestess.
Load of freaking help you were.
May I? Do you need help with something?
Yes.
I see. Please wait a moment. I sense no ill intentions from you. The power of the gods has confirmed the truth of your words. Of course, however, she is currently in danger, and thus under the protection of the people of this village. You will need to follow protocol.
Protocol? Okay. So I gotta go through a trial of talking to people, I guess?
To meet her, you are going to need the password. Ask the sundries merchant for the first half of the phrase, and the skills researcher for the second half. If you mention that you are seeking a red flower, you will receive the answers you need.
Okay, cool. Red flower. Sundries and skill merchant. Okay. I'm gonna grab this ball and paper while we're here. Again, feel free to pause it and read that one if you would like. Okay.
Do you need anything?
Need a red flower, sir.
Yes, welcome. So the priestess sent you. Or maybe you've heard, but there have been some suspicious people asking about Martinet recently. They were wearing disguises, but it was clear as day they were from the Archeum Legion. I don't know what those Archeum bastards want with her. But under these circumstances, we have no choice but to be wary of outsiders seeking Martinet. Oh, yes, that's right. Sorry. I suppose I got a little carried away. The first half of the password is the light fragment. You can find out the rest of the phrase from the skills researcher. Be sure to stop by my store again if you're free later.
Actually,
Do you need anything?
yes, I do.
There's nothing we don't have.
we don't have any money yet, so that's gonna be to try and get.
Enjoy your adventure. Come back here.
Hi-ho, friend. If you need a weapon you can count on, you've come to the right place.
Let's speed things up just a little bit. Alright, skills researcher.
Do you want to learn a new skill?
Well, I would like you to tell me the second password, please, or the second half of the password.
Ah, so the priestess sent you. The second half of the password is Whispers. Head to the Castleton Infirmary on the north side of town to meet Martinet. Just say the password and they'll let you in. By the way, many of the townsfolk, including myself, have been brought to health by Martinet's healing skills. Please take care not to let anything happen to her. Keep an eye out for anyone suspicious on your tail, just in case.
The store manager Melky hid Martinet's existence, pretending not to know anything about her. This was because suspicious outsiders, thought to be members of the Archeum Legion, had been looking for Martinet. To meet with her, you had to meet the people connected to her and prove that you had no ill intent. After that, you learned the password, the Light Fragment Whispers.
Got another book. In the end, the Lord Belperet and Mark Aaron were hanged. Everyone in the plaza began to grieve their loss. However, Revel, Khazar, and Calanthea, these merciless invaders used malfeasance to make the people sing and dance in false celebration against their will. Well, ain't that some? So are you guys playing the Throne and Liberty beta? You're planning on it, or are you guys gonna wait until release? I was gonna wait until release also, but I figured I'd jump in and give it a shot. Wolves were too strong, they come running all at once, and here I've been training only catch one at a time. Is it because they smelled the bait? Why do they swarm like that? I deeply regret staying in the Deerhorn Inn. You said that success in the hunting contest will come to those who touch the decorative wolf nose over the brazier. That was all a lie. Just wait until I get my hands on that guy. Let me at him. So it sounds like you're a little bit mad that you kind of suck at hunting. Alright, what was it? The dark mass screams. The light fragment whispers. Well, of course it's the light fragment whispers. That's general theme of most MMOs. Okay, so let's talk to Martinet.
I haven't seen you around before, so what brings you here?
Well, I need healing.
As I'm sure you heard on your way here, I can't treat anyone right now unless it's an emergency. Would you mind coming back later?
No, nobody told me that I'd have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Clay probably sent you to help with my research. The truth is, my sister is also suffering from the same symptoms as yours, and I've been searching for a cure. The mana calming potion I'm creating should be able to help. Let's see. Oh, drat. I just used my last batch of ingredients.
Of course you did. Just happens that you used up the last of what you had. Okay.
Then I'll tell you where to go and what I need. Head to the Golden Apothecary in the Golden Rye pastures. You'll be able to find some rancid powder. Just get me some rancid powder, and I'll whip up a mana calming potion for you.
Yep, sure, will do.
You know how to use waypoints, right? If you aren't sure, go ask Priestess Grace. Using them makes it a breeze to return after procuring materials.
Okay, let's get some rancid powder. A But before that, we have to talk to
Castleton Infirmary
the
has been closed for
priestess.
some time due to rumors that the Archeum Legion is looking for
It's not
Martinet.
gonna let me do anything
It was to
until...
trick them into thinking that Martinet, who had worked as a healer there, had left. While in hiding, she is still researching a cure for her sister, who is suffering from the Malvescence.
So... I think we're gonna go with the strength, wisdom, and perception build. Right now we're gonna put some into wisdom, so that brings up our attack power. Okay, so we got 1,000 gold, so let's see. Gotta buy 50 of the
Who needs some? There's nothing we
world tree leaves from him, so let's see. It's gonna be 1,000 right off out the gate, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go back into here. The Codex collection. This is the all the pages that we collected earlier. Unlike log. Powder containing mana used to craft equipment. Okay. Thank you. I'm guessing this is what was unlocked when we completed the tutorial. Inventory. Alright. Off to Grace.
Blessings be upon you. Do you need help with something?
Yes,
You
yes.
still have unanswered questions, I see.
Yeah, I was told to ask about waypoints.
Waypoints are one of the greatest implementations of Venilux magic. They allow you to instantly traverse from one location to another. Originally, teleportation was a spell that only the most skilled wizards were able to cast, by creating distortions between spaces using the elements of wind and earth.
Okay.
It was the wizard Clay who completed the schema to make waypoints, so that teleportation could be accessible to everyone. Anyone can use a waypoint without any special training.
So what you're telling me is that instead of one person having everything, somebody came up with a way to make it accessible to everybody without worry about personal gain or himself. If only we had people like that in today's world.
Try placing your hand on the waypoints in the plaza and at the Golden Rye pastures. Afterwards, talk to the Resistance officer Ashton. He'll explain the rest.
We're not going to get too much into, is there a way to turn off the constant tutorials? No. No. Notifications. Inventory. No. Huh? I just want... No, I don't want to display any of the guides. I will figure that out all on my own. So how do we shut that off? I don't want a pop-up every 5 seconds.
How long is this ugly statue going to remain here? This guy's been dead for ages.
Do you think it would be in notifications? World tree. Progression. Not gonna be in sound. This is all just shortcuts. Let's go ahead and turn motion blur off. Okay, so it's not there. That's not what I want. And okay, whatever. It's probably in some obscure... No, I don't want that. I already did this, but we'll go ahead and we'll do it again.
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resisted Revolupius, who had usurped the throne, but his dominion was taken by the Archeum Legion. However, Laslan was freed again by the Founders Order, led by Captain Da Vinci, and the Laslan Allied Resistance Forces were founded here.
Okay, so they give you a quick summary of what happened. Okay, let me see if I hit N. Is there a way to shut that off? Okay, we got the piton, more. Grab this one over here. The Archeum Legion will begin their invasion of Laslan in 10 days, starting with Castleton. If the resistance failed to stop them, Solisium will soon be under Khazar's control, reported by R. Okay. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit. See a few other players running around. There's one over there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this waystone.
This was once the most prosperous granary in Laslan, but after the cursed rain came, it became infested with strangely enlarged pests. People tried to solve the problem by employing the power of free wizards, but the free wizards' clumsy magic only made things worse.
So it kind of gives you like a little
The Einar
background
priestess
into.
Grace introduced waypoints as a great integration of Venelux magic. Teleportation was a rare skill that was only used by a few wizards. When the wizard Clay completed the schema for waypoints, it enabled anyone to teleport freely.
Okay, so now it wants us to talk to the resistance officer. We'll ask about waypoints, even though it's kind of self-explanatory.
Looks like it's your first time using a waypoint. If you place your hand on a waypoint, the schema will be activated, and the stone will glow blue.
Okay.
Open your map and select a waypoint activated with blue light. You will be instantly transported to that location.
Gotcha.
Once you place your hand on a waypoint, it will glow with blue light, activating the schema. If you open the map and select an activated waypoint, you can instantly travel to that location.
Okay, so you're giving me, you're telling me stuff I already know, but okay. So it looks like we got main story quests, which are purple star looking things, and we've got the side quests, which are the blue star looking things. So wants us to set this on fire. And of course there was a Arab hiding in it. Why wouldn't there be? Malfunctioning harvester, which is right there. And now, well, wasn't that the malfunctioning harvester? Or am I just, okay, gotcha. Don't know exactly why it wouldn't let me do it, but whatever. Okay, now we need to collect a collection codex page at the Golden Rye Pastures, which shouldn't be too hard because I see one up to the left. Then we'll go and May 20th, 1189. Prayer for a good harvest. O great earth, our father, ruler of the land, glorious Maphrion, please give us your blessings. May the land be ever more fertile. May the grain grow tall and strong. May the soil offer us a bounteous crop. May a million rye flowers bloom. May dazzling fields of wheat stand tall. Abundance across the entire land. O blessed soil, may you grant us plentiful food. May the glorious rye grow heavy and ripe. May the crops be abundant enough to share with everyone. O ruler of the land, Maphrion, may you give us your blessings. Okay. What are you doing over here? Okay, so the third skill that we have, that is kind of like a no shit button. Okay, so good to know. It looks like we got another page up here. If you guys want to read this, you guys can pause it. Go ahead and read it. It's a whole lot to read. Alright, let's talk to the apprentice.
Do you need something from the master?
Yes, I would like rancid powder, please. No, I'm not gonna come back later. So you're telling me you can't make it because somebody told you that somebody hasn't told you that you could make it yet? Okay, tell me what I need. Decomposed heart from violent harvesters, poison stingers from wasps, and contaminated horns from scarabs. And then mandrake roots. Got it. And then go to the Windhill Shores. Okay.
The apothecary at the Goldenrye
Thanks.
Pastures works the
You are
always green
useless.
Oliver Tiller, the herbalist's apprentice.
You
Oliver has been
useless
an apprentice there for some
human
time,
being.
though he has yet to gain the approval of his master. The farmers pitied the outstanding apprentice, a gifted student who could memorize the names of countless medicinal herbs, but suffered under his eccentric master.
Okay, so what else do I need? The stinger. I need another scarab horn. And then a decomposed heart violent harvester. Yeah, how about you take that? Scarab decided he wanted to join in on the fun too. There you go, you turd. Oh, I need one more. Okay, okay.
The main ingredients for rancid powder can be acquired from harvesters and insects in the Goldenrye Pastures. They are the decomposed heart of a harvester, which controls magical power, a wasp stinger, which controls magical toxicity, and a contaminated scarab horn, which has a tonic effect. These ingredients are highly toxic on their own, but highly effective together.
Forget. Oh, it's not over here. Right, there we go. Another mysterious note. If you want to read this, feel free to pause it and read it. I think I'm just gonna collect them, and you guys will know that you guys can pause it and read them if you want to. There's another one over there, but I want to get this done. Where is you? Okay, so you're further to the southeast. Okay. I think we leveled up a few times, so we got more magic powder. Looks like okay, so there's dailies, weeklies, and then stuff that is always active. Okay, so our daily defeated 10 monsters. Of course, we can't just push the same button to go back. So it gives us another. Is that like a? Let's look at this and then we'll figure it out. Get rid of all the pages we just collected. Okay. This one. Special. Okay. That you get, looks like you get from the battle pass. So there's special ones that you can turn into as well? Okay. And I'm assuming that you can get these just by playing the game? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, you can get the scarab from the sailor's letter. Okay. So what if we want... go with this one, the Toxin Spider. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be... Okay, so you get the Carmine Forest. A friend of Mordecai, the Turncoat. Okay, so you can get these just from playing the game. Meeting certain requirements. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we got 2 stat points. Put 1 into strength, even though... Okay, so that's actually a good thing. Okay. But it only actually really matters when you reach strength 30 and above. We'll use that. That increases our chance to inflict a effect. Okay. Well, let's get moving. So we don't have any other side quests over here, it looks like. I like the approach to the different animals that you can morph into, making the need for mounts kind of not needed, I would say. Let's grab this before we talk to her. And then you.
Oh, what do I do? I must start the experiment soon.
I don't know why.
I was planning to conduct an experiment today, but my assistant didn't show up. Can you help me out?
Fired. He is fired. Didn't even show up to do his job.
Thank you. So, for your first task, please fetch the bucket over there. It's under the roof and has been catching rainwater. In the meantime, I'll set up the experiment. Please bring the bucket inside the lab.
Alright, I'll do it. Not because you asked, but because I want to. Materials? Then it doesn't look like you have to have tools to do it. You can just walk up to it, get it. Interesting. Okay, inside the house we go. And
You're just in time. I just finished setting up the experiment.
which experiment?
I want to see how rainwater of a certain composition affects this area.
Yes.
I'm going to mix these ingredients in the rainwater you brought to make the experimental rainwater. I want you to sprinkle that rainwater on the scarab and observe while it's wet.
Sure. I can already tell that I'm gonna end up having to kill that scarab, but we'll let you do your experiment.
It's almost done. I've created the experimental rainwater.
Good job.
Be careful. Scarabs can become hostile suddenly when they are soaking wet from rain.
So wait, you know that they become hostile when they're wet from rain? But yet you still want to go through with this. Sounds like a bad idea to me. Oh look, bad idea.
I'm glad you were with me.
Yes, because if I wasn't, you and your assistant would have died.
It was the cursed rain that affected the creatures and harvesters in this area. A decade ago, Laslin was suddenly hit by tainted rain, which turned the creatures that were touched by it into rampaging monsters. I traced the composition of the tainted rain, and learned about the curse-causing ingredients used by the Shadowmancers. The rainwater you just sprinkled was made from those same ingredients. It seems to have the exact same effect as the tainted rain does.
Oh, does it? Does it really?
I'll report back to Venilux with the results of today's experiment. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
Oh, sure. Okay. Let's leave this house. Let's see what kind of cool stuff we didn't get. We completed this. We completed that. So we've got some food that we can get. All defense, PvP. I'm not doing any PvP, so I may dabble in it once, maybe twice, but I'm not going to do anything regularly, so that would be a waste. Duration, cooldown, all defense up 100, all hit, critical hit. I guess we'll go with the quality aroma. Maybe. No, let's go with the salted jerky. That gives us defense. All defense is up by 100. I've already got that reward. Okay. Collected a piece of letter. It's just letting us know that we've got some new materials. Okay, now we can go talk to the farmstead manager, Ned. Ned. We got Ned.
Welcome to Mandrake Farmstead, where we grow 'em with love from seed to harvest. If it's fresh mandrakes you need, you've come to the right farm.
Okay.
Oh my. I've just run out of roots. How about collecting as many as you need yourself? And in exchange, you can have everything for free.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Then try harvesting the roots from the mandrakes planted out in the field. Oh, by the way, mandrakes will turn violent when you try to harvest their roots, so be extra careful.
Sure, thank you. Thank you for the warning. Alright, mandrakes. Let's get you out of your holes. And number 3. Let's grab you. So how many? Okay, so I only have one more. Good. Uno mas. Okay, we've got those. But there's a piece of paper here. Yeah. Looks like we got some stuff over here. What is this? Moonstone? More materials? Mana steel 16. So I'm assuming the 16 is how many we got. Mana steel and pure gold. There's a chest to my right. Pure gold and more mana steel. Okay, so that is actually an enemy. All right. So we now know that there are chests that are like mimics almost, but not quite mimics.
While you search for treasures hidden in ships wrecked by storms and chests that have been drifting, you will encounter the masters of the coastline. From a distance, they look like normal crustaceans, but when you get up close, you'll find they pose a greater threat than you anticipated.
Kinda cool, kinda cool. Alright, let's talk to the herbalist.
What brings you here? Huh? These are the ingredients needed to make rancid powder. Martinet must have sent you. But how did you know about these ingredients?
Because I talked to people and people told me.
Oliver, that clever boy. How did he figure this out already? He's quite bright.
Yes, which is why you should have let him make it in the first place. Would have saved a whole lot of trouble.
Herbalists have to go to perilous places to acquire ingredients. But Oliver can't even stand the sight of a mere ant. I'm waiting for him to overcome his fears.
Gotcha.
Well, I'll make the rancid powder for you right away. It must be urgent for you to come all the way out here. But look at me, rambling on.
Yeah, shut up and get it done.
Here's your rancid powder. Planning to go straight back to Martinet? In that case, why don't you try opening your map and teleporting to Castleton?
After acquiring the last
Sounds
ingredient from
more
Mandrake
like
Farmstead,
a,
you were able to meet the herbalist Wilson Hinman. He always entrusted the apothecary to his apprentice and collected herbs alone. He had to venture to all sorts of dangerous areas to get medicinal herbs. But his pupil was a coward who would flee at the sight of an ant.
Okay, we're gonna run around and grab some of these now that I know that they're just out here hanging out. If you have a feeling we'll need these later. I think the animations for some of these need work. This looks like it's right on the other side of this. There's one out there to the left, and a gigantic moonstone. Wheat. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, so we go up there real quick, because there's a leaf-looking thing on the mini-map. And I'm assuming that that's going to be another collectible, but I want to see what it is. Herbs. Okay. Corba and saffron. Looks like there's another tree. Star tree. And I think they've increased the amount of experience that you get for doing certain stuff, or in general, for the beta. And to my understanding, it comes out in September. So we've got a few more months before it's actually released. Another mysterious note. Grab that. Into town. There's another note over here, which report the violent monster hiding amongst us. How to identify the Starborn? They morph into animals. Part of their body will shine in violent light. They see and hear what other humans cannot. So are you telling me that we're made out to be the bad guys because we can do things other people can't? And I'm sure there's a reason why they hate us, but I don't know what that reason is quite yet. Then unlocked milestones. Raid Wind Hill Shores. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay, so let's get some new skills. Which ones were they? When a weakened target dies, max damage 12, 9 seconds. And a ball interruption. Shoot an additional magic orb that deals 60% of base damage with a 5% chance when staves or wands that shoot magic orbs or projectiles are used. The chances increase by 0.01% per mana regen. Okay, so these are just the passives that I got. Okay. Nothing to worry about then. Let's go ahead and add one more. Actually, we'll do 2 into that one. The real Thor. Yeah, I would like to believe you, but I don't. Use the password again. Can you make the thing for me now, please?
You're back. Did you get some rancid powder?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Good work. The rancid powder you brought is excellent in quality. I'll make the mana calming potion for you right away. All right, here you are. Why don't you try it and see how it works?
Thank you. Gracias, señorita. Okay, so we gotta talk to her again.
Just as I thought. It's much more effective. I tried to improve the efficacy, but I didn't expect the results to be this good. The calming potion's effect is very effective this time. I need to bring this to my sister right away. But as you know, I'm in no position to be wandering around outside.
That's alright. I guess I can help you.
Oh, thank you so much. I made this potion earlier and used the same method to make it once more. Please pass it on to my sister's friend, Mina Pai. Only Mina knows where my sister is. She told me to come find her at Windhill Shores if I ever needed to give my sister something. Go there to find Mina's trail.
Okay.
The effect of the mana calming potion that Martinet made was incredible. Soon after you drank the potion, you could feel your magic begin to settle down. Martinet, who had been researching a way to relieve her older sister Adriana's pain for so long, finally succeeded in creating a potion more effective than her other attempts.
Okay, so let's use the map. Try this teleportation thing, get that out of face. You. Basic cost is 1,300, but the required cost is free. Move characters at or below level 30 for free. Okay. So it really doesn't start to cost anything until later. Gotcha. And little moonstone right there. Any moonstone is better than no moonstone. Talk to the contaminations investigator Calia. Where are you, good sir? Okay, so you're over by the waypoint. Might as well do that while we're here.
I don't know what to do. Oh, could you help me? I'm an investigator from the Lightbringer Society.
Okay, so what?
Periodically, I check the creature contamination levels from the cursed rains that have fallen on this area.
Yes.
To do that, I must take a sample from those scary-looking creatures and place it in a contamination meter. But
What?
please defeat the creatures on the shores, collect their samples, and put them in a contamination meter. I'm a bit of a coastal biophobe. Every survey cycle is a struggle for me.
Defeat the creatures in Windhill Shores to collect a contaminated creature specimen. Okay. So we're too far away. How many of these things we need? 20? You're not asking for much, are you? I hit you too, so now you're gonna come after me. Awesome. So I need more. Seems like that's going to be enough. Now I put it in a contamination meter, which I'm guessing is that.
I got a clear measurement of the contamination. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad I could be of assistance. Glad I could do your job for you. So the water physics kind of look alright. They're not bad. I've seen worse. Alright, Mina. I brought the thing.
Uh-huh. How can I help you?
Calming potion? Okay, so some of them are voice acted, some of them are not. I found Adriana's hideout. She's gonna go far away to escape from Zaroth. She didn't tell her where she was going. Find a way to suppress her mana. There might be a clue in the lighthouse.
The news from Mina Pai was unexpected.
Okay.
Adriana had ventured far away to avoid the Archeum Legion, who had discovered her hideout. She said that no matter how effective her potions were, they never lasted long enough. Adriana set out to find a way to completely soothe the tempestuous mana.
Report 63-7. Revolupus is widely known as the new ruler of Solisium, but it turns out he's only Khazar's puppet. The Resistance must consider Khazar the real enemy and the mastermind and come up with a plan. Reported by R. I don't know if I trust that, but who am I to say that it's wrong?
Unfortunately, we're a bit late. That one must have taken Adriana away!
You have a star fragment just like that girl. I won't be going home empty-handed after all. You dare interfere with our plans?
I mean,
I'll kill you!
that wasn't my intention really, but you're here, I'm here, we're all here.
I'll take your star fragment, even if I have to pry it from your corpse!
I mean, yeah.
You won't be able to escape long.
You could.
Until the day you die.
Hand over the star fragment!
I mean, do I really need to? Let's see, that would be 7. Huh? Scheme on the magic margin phase that's strained by
I
tears.
can't forget that horrible nightmare I had. So many people in despair, all of them writhing in pain. With time, my memories became clearer. It's agonizing, but I just can't give up. At the very least, for Martine's sake.
Oh, thanks.
I felt someone's presence in my sleep. I thought it was just Mina at first, but then I could tell from the heavy footsteps that the intruder was someone I didn't know.
Really?
I quickly hid myself and watched the intruder pass by. The pattern engraved on their sword meant that they were part of the Archeum Legion.
Just why are the Archeum looking for me again? I can't allow that tragedy to be repeated. It's probably time for me to leave. At the very least, Martine will be safe.
The Archeum Legion attacked the lighthouse where Adriana had been hiding, seeking the power of her star fragment. Only after defeating them did you discover her research papers and a diary she had left behind. There, she had clearly recorded the difficult times she had been through.
Okay. We've got some pages that we can get rid of. Maybe more skill points. Which is exactly what we got. No. I need... eye-catching flower decoration is locked, can be opened. Okay. Ornate book. Considering that this is less dust on it, it seems this book was more recently used. Investigate. You can look with holding the right mouse button. Then hold down left click to manipulate the things. Okay. So go ahead and turn this, but the only interesting thing on this is the flower. And there's a key inside the book. How interesting. Not that that wasn't a big surprise. Piece of parchment in there.
Just who was Janice Carter anyway? She recognized my power immediately, and knew that as long as I possessed it, I would be targeted by Archeum for the rest of my life.
She ended up telling me that the only way to truly be free from the Archeum was to leave as soon as possible and find some way to gain control over my power.
You found a piece of parchment that looked like a letter. The letter contained details about Janice Carter, someone Adriana had met. Janice, recognizing the strength of the star fragment, advised her that the only way to be free from the Archeum was to leave as soon as possible and find a way to control her power.
Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, okay. So now we get to look at the... Use the infinity wheel, which... Sure.
Archean forces captured Martinet, the younger of two twin sisters. By keeping her hostage, they forced the shaman Adriana, who wielded the power of a star fragment, to call forth the rains. As the ritual began, rain cascaded from the sky, accompanied by crashes of thunder. But the Archean forces had altered the ritual. Their tampering caused a cursed rain to fall on Laslan. Wherever the rain fell, creatures transformed into violent monsters that attacked people and devastated the farmland. Adriana was shocked to witness what she had done. When the Archean forces turned on the sisters, meaning to kill them now that they had served their purpose. The awe-inspiring power of the star fragment that lay dormant within Adriana flooded out, and their enemies were annihilated in an instant. In the aftermath, Adriana was beset by unspeakable disfigurations, swallowed by guilt over her role in causing the cursed rain.
Wind Hill Shores researcher, which is the one that I needed to talk to anyway.
Ugh, I can't just jump off the cliff.
But I mean, why can't you?
Ah, I'm researching the contaminated beings of Wind Hill Shores.
Okay.
I've noticed an unknown contaminant on the floating plank in the sea, but I haven't been able to identify what it is.
So why not just walk down there?
I only have a small amount of time to get the magic potion out of the water and onto the contaminant.
Okay.
Really? Oh, thank you.
I will do it for
Apply
you.
it to the contaminant within the time limit. Be careful not to let the magic potion come into contact with seawater, all right?
So, no jumping into the water. Got it. Will do. Okay. And put this on there.
Oh, it was a large stone crab. Thank you so much.
Yes, it was a large stone crab. Are there any of the things over here? It looks like there's one. Then let's get the attention of that crab. We'll bring him over to here. Okay, so that's the easier way to do it. Gotcha. And I don't feel like I've really explored this area all that much. Swim over there, and yes, we have an otter. We have a wolf, an otter, and a bird. So you got a land creature, air creature, and land, sea, and air. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can do any of those. Let's just go ahead and go back. Not really giving us an option as of yet. So how is everybody today? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Morning, night, whatever time it is. Where's Martinet and why is Mina here? Yes, I did come to see Martinet. After meeting you, I told Martinet about her sister and she left to find a new treatment. Great, wonderful. She asked me to give you that letter. If I ever met you, you should start reading it. But you did meet me. What you meant was, if I ever met you again. Martinet's letter adventure. Because of you, I was able to hear about my sister before it was too late. Thank you. Now that her hiding place has been exposed, Zaroth's men will find this clinic sooner or later, putting the villagers in great danger. So I decided to leave before it's too late. I wish I could have created a true cure for you. I'm sorry. The calming potion won't be enough to fully control your mana. It's too powerful, but it'll keep it from raging out of control for the time being. I'll focus on developing a proper long-term treatment. When we meet again, I'll be able to cure you completely. Until then, please take care of yourself and be safe out there. Don't forget that Zaroth and the Archaeum Legion could be after you. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't, because I wasn't really invested in either one of them. There's no backstory. There's no reason for me to care. Okay. Thanks.
In the past, Adriana had unleashed the cursed rain and...
Is there someone out there? Can anyone help me?
So we've got a reward. It looks like our first one. Get the Worshipper Staff. You know, it makes really no sense to have healing and magic. At least I'm not used to playing a magic build, so I'm used to playing more of a dagger build. Or a melee build. But the bow... I do want to try something different. Offhand weapon damage is increased. Actually, it's not increased, it just... So right now, the only ones that would be good... Actually, before I get that, well, let's go into here. Let's go into the skill tree. That's a wand. This is the staff. Okay. Does the staff have any heals? It's just mana regen. That increases mana regen. Max mana is increased by 2100. Burning damage by 45%. Silence. Move speed. And decreases mana cost. And boosts damage by 100. Okay, so there's no healing. It's all in wand. Okay. So I want to keep the wand. Let's go back to the codex. Let's try. I don't feel like there's going to be healers. Everybody's going to want to play a tank or DPS. So we're going to keep the wand. Let's go with... I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep the current setup? Or should I change it out for a melee build? I don't know. We'll go with... We'll try the short sword and shield. We'll go with sword and board. Okay, so you can consume specific items to register them into the lithograph book. The set is completed, you can acquire the listed rewards. So when we finish all of these, we get the tracker sword, field sword, soldier sword, and the gladiator sword. It gives us the elite resistance sword and rare weapon growth stones. Okay. So let's get out of there. We're going to go into the character info. We're going to change out this for that. But then we've also got to go into skills. And change out those. This gives us what kind of passive? Magic and ranged evasion of 9 per 1 meter proximity to the target up to 90. Only applies to targets within a 10 meter radius. Okay. So we don't have mana ball eruption anymore. So we're going to go with that. And now we've got our main attack. Okay. Speak with the girl to help.
There isn't that much time left. Oh, what should I do?
I don't know.
There's something that I desperately need, but no one will even listen to me. Couldn't you find it in your heart to help me out, adventurer?
Sure.
Have you ever heard of this monster known as Iskale the Greyfanged? He was this dreadful wolf that possessed terrible mob essence. Back in my younger days, I almost ended up getting killed by Iskale. The only reason I'm alive to speak to you about this today is that Henry, the Lord's son, came to rescue me and the other children.
He heroically sacrificed his own life to defeat Iskael. Whenever I get the chance, I try to visit Henry's grave in Castleton Abbey to leave some offerings. Last time, I made some gloves for him using the hide of a rabbit that I caught. The anniversary of Henry's death is coming soon, so I'd like to prepare a special gift for his grave. I saw a beautifully crafted keepsake at an old hunter's house once. He said he got it from participating in the wolf hunting contest that is held in Henry's memory. I wish I could get one of those keepsakes and bring it to Henry's grave, but I'm still too young to participate in the contest. You don't mind? You'll really get one of those keepsakes for me? If that's the case, then No, never mind.
What is it?
Actually, it would be nice if I could have 2 of these keepsakes. Do you think it'd be possible to get 2?
I mean, I can try. No promises.
Thank you so much, adventurer! The contest is hosted at the Lord's residence in Castleton. Go there and ask how you can participate.
Brother, this way! Come over here for a second!
Yeah, up. I'm on my way. Quit yelling.
Oh, brother! Why is your bag so heavy?
Set the tide and upgrade your equipment. Don't know. You can go with old equipment, support the blah blah blah. Growth stones. Growth stones to upgrade their equipment and make it even more powerful. Weapons, armors, and accessory growth stones. Okay, thank you. So open the equipment enchanting window to upgrade an uncommon weapon by 1 level with the period key. It's a really odd key to use for that, but okay. Select weapon to upgrade. This one. Growth stones required through various content and allow you to upgrade your equipment's power. You can preview the amount of materials required to enhance your item. Okay, so it's going to take 1 to upgrade it. Okay. Each upgrade attempt results in a varied amount of progress towards leveling up your item. So RNG. Gotcha. This is the base stats, and then it'll show you what it's going to be when you level it up. Okay. Gotcha, and that's how much gold it's going to cost to level it up. Sweet. Okay, so go ahead and try that. So click the screen and hold. Greater growth light soaks in. Okay. So I'm assuming that that's not going to happen every time. Is it just like... So you have chance of having that happen, okay.
How long is this ugly statue going to remain here? This guy's been dead for ages.
So I need to gather 4 more items to get 4 more magic powder. Then we went up another level, so we're gonna have to reset our stats because we went with a different build. So we got 7. So we're gonna put 4 into strength and 3 into wisdom. Now what is it? It's about the... So, hang on. Codex. So what is this one? Ask about the hunting contest. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Can we make a wish? I don't know exactly what that did, but it did something. I saw another little piece of paper over here. At least I thought I did. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's get in here and talk to whoever it is that we need to talk to. You could
so many things to do. Making arrangements for the contest, checking up on the farm. I know that you've come a long way, but our situation is pretty bad. We might even have to shut down the contest at this rate. We must lure the wolves to proceed with the contest, but the bait we've been using just isn't working.
So what you're saying is...
Lord Hobbs cherishes this contest. He hasn't missed a single one. You have no idea how much trouble I'll be in if this year's event falls flat. Oh, wait. If you're here for the contest, can you please help me? I need some ingredients to make a new kind of bait.
Sure, but I want some keepsakes first.
A wolf-hunted keepsake? But that's... no, never mind. First, you need to help me procure the ingredients needed for the bait, okay?
Sure.
Please defeat the Crackle in the wrecks on Wind Hill shores. They're tricky to find, but the wolves love eating them. The stench of crackle meat is irresistible bait for beasts like them.
Okay.
Also, investigate any chests that are left in the wrecks. They often contain fishing bait, which is quite effective as well. Please remember, Crackle are difficult prey to hunt, so you should equip at least uncommon level armor. Why don't you pay a visit to armor crafter Rachel? I've already dropped a word with her.
Dave, the Lord's aide, was concerned
Ow,
that
you
the
didn't
bait
even
he
know I was
using
gonna
for the wolf hunting
come
contest
over
wasn't
here.
effective enough. He decided to solve this problem by developing a new kind. To get a keepsake for Solisium, you must first gather the ingredients for this new bait from Windhill Shores.
You didn't even know I was going to be here or show up, so how would you be able to tell her that I was going to be doing it? Like, I don't understand. Gaming logic, I guess.
Hi-ho, friend. If you need a weapon you can count on, you can come to the right place.
Try on some new armor.
How about we do?
The adventurer that our aide mentioned. So, you're off to hunt Crackle? That means you're in need of some tough armor.
Yes.
Usually, you need to bring materials to crafters like us to make armor. Since you came through Dave's introduction, I will provide the materials just this one time. Try crafting the armor you need.
The Lord's aide, Dave, introduced you to an armorsmith at Castleton named Rachel. Rachel gave you some materials and told you to craft some armor.
So let's go ahead and open both of these up. Okay, so it looks like we can pick one of those. We've already got 5 of magic thread. That's just regular mana steel. That's quality. Got 15 of those. 10 of each one of those. Pure gold, we've only got the regular, or the common. Got 5 rune leather. Quality.
Make sure
So let's go with those.
And armor.
Then we'll talk to Rachel again.
If you want armor that's perfect for you, you have to craft it.
Okay, let's not show those again. So we've got collision chance 25, but it takes the max mana down by 75. Max mana 75 is removed. Mana regen 37.5. Hit 22. Max mana 75. Melee evasion. So it seems like the further down we go, max mana 75% or 75 is removed. So it seems like either way, we're going to be losing 75 mana. Let's make some, so let's check the armor.
I want to craft armor that can defend against any attack.
So we've got three choices. We've got the Shock Troopers plate armor, which gives us 375 max health. We've got the Holy Knight's plate armor, which gives us wisdom +1, mana regen 11.25. Or the Guard's plate armor, which is strength +1 and stun chance 18. I think since we can heal ourselves, and we're going to be using mana to do it, we need that to be up. But if we're going for self-sustaining build, let's go with that one.
One day I want to craft armor that can defend against any attack.
Alright. I'll talk to Rachel again.
Oh, not a bad job at all. Now, upgrade the armor. You know how, right? Just like weapons, armor can be upgraded too.
What? Nuh-uh.
The more you upgrade your armor, the more damage it can withstand. Here, I will give you some materials. Try upgrading that armor you just crafted. That's all I can teach you for now. Keep crafting and upgrading your armor. You're off to fight Crackle today, but you will surely face more fearsome opponents next time.
Nuh-uh.
You successfully crafted armor
No way.
using Rachel's materials. You will bring more materials you find on the road to a crafter to make other types of armor.
Okay, so we'll go to here. Level up. So that just gave us a regular one. So RNG. Regular.
Rachel told you to develop your armor to withstand high impact attacks. You'll have to learn to craft better armor pieces and improve them to prepare for tougher fights ahead.
No.
Come back soon.
Okay, let's go into the leveling log. There's nothing in here, but we did get the ranking unlocked. Okay. Lithograph book. Got the armor. Okay. Looks like we've got a daily that we've got, which is spend some money. Guess it's Solent, which is the money. Another one, which is reach level whatever. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else down here. Go on Codex to see what we got. Looks like we got some pieces of paper that we collected. got new skills, it looks like.
The basic materials for weapons
Cursed
are mana,
Nightmare.
steel, and mistwood.
80% chance to apply attack speed and move speed. Down for 30% for 3 seconds. Sleeper Curse for 4.2 seconds afterwards. 12 seconds for monsters. Hitting a sleeping target becomes a critical hit and wakes the target. So it's 4.2 seconds, I'm guessing, for PvP. 12 seconds for the monsters. Okay. And then we got Provoking Roar. Which applies weaken, provoke on 6 enemies within 3 meters for 2.5 seconds, 3.75 seconds against monsters, and it always hits. Provoke targets, direct their attacks and skills towards you. Okay. So it's kind of like a taunt. Okay, gotcha. Back into here to equip said armor, because it would do no good if we did not. And we got 2 stat points, which we're going to throw both of those into strength. Alright. So now it wants us to go to the Hill Shores, up our map. And off we go. Okay. Grab what is over here, which is the chests that he was talking about. Their chest.
Unfortunate accidents often happen off the coast of Castleton, when fishing boats are sunk by the perilous reefs. Chunks of the bait that anglers use are sometimes found in the chests that wash ashore from the wreckage. Their pungent smell is highly effective at luring in wolves.
There's a letter in the bottle that came ashore.
If anyone finds this letter, please come to my rescue. My ship has been wrecked, and I'm stranded on a remote rocky island. I'm surrounded by giant crabs, and I can see the Windhill Shores lighthouse in the distance. Dear Einar, please send someone to me.
Okay. Anything up here that I can grab? No. Okay, in we go. A little bit of lag coming into here. Oh, aren't you an interesting looking feller? Okay, so I'm really getting tired of those popping up every 5 seconds. I need to figure out a way to shut those off. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know down in the comments. It's just getting really irritating having them pop up every time I do something. Investigate small doll. Okay.
Crustaceans called crackles are often found in the wrecks near Windhill shores. Crackles are as ferocious as they look and have a pungent smell. It's said that a hunter once won the wolf hunting contest by secretly using crackle meat as bait.
Okay, so the letter that was in the bottle said that he could see the lighthouse in the distance. It's on a rocky... Can't be that one. Because if that was the case, then he could have just swam over there. Can't be that little tiny baby one. I don't think it's that one. So there's nothing over there. Okay, so here's a chest that we can't get. So let's go over here and see if that's where maybe he might be there. Who knows? Let's see. Laslan Coast. Okay. Okay, so we have a stamina bar while we're using any of our forms, it looks like. It's not there. Jump. A jump. A jump. Jump. Jump and jump and jump. Jump and jump. Make our way up here. Blue. Okay, so some crabs. Yeah. And up. And we jump up here. No. Stop. I want to jump on top of this rock right there. Then jump up on that. Then we made it. Okay. So it was up here. Oh. But why didn't he just... Oh, he was surrounded by crabs and he didn't want to die. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so let's check the note.
Damn the black rain. It broke my ship along with the treasure. How much longer can I survive on this little rock? Dear Aina, please let me live so I can see my wife again. Dear honey, I've finally found the treasure. Now all I have to do is get home and pamper you. The rain is unusually fierce, but that's to be expected of a seaman. Castleton is just around the corner. See you soon, honey.
Man. All he wanted to do was get home. Acquired russet, Lutrang, or... Okay, so if we just use the regular speed, our stamina doesn't go down as much. But if we use the speed boost, seems like it goes down faster. We need to go here. Now, that's a shipwreck. So the chest should be right here, right? There it is. Yeah, this is the one that we found earlier. Grab this. Okay. Acquired shapeshift crustacean. Okay. It literally says it's right here, but I'm not seeing it. I think it says it is right here. Okay, so it's under the map. Gotcha. And some of the animations need work to coincide with you pushing the button to do the certain action. And that guy is going for those, so I'll let him have those, because I'm a nice person. I'm not just going to run up and snag something from somebody else when I know full well that they were going after it. Now, if it was in a dungeon, and I needed a piece of gear and somebody else needed a piece of gear, we had to roll for it. I guess that would be more RNG than anything. Because most MMOs now have you roll for pieces of gear rather than just outright taking it. But then again, there are some people that get into dungeons and roll for a piece of gear knowing full well that they don't need it. They're just going to take that piece of gear and sell it. So there are some people that are just in it for themselves. It's not about helping out the group. So you get 143 experience for every time that you... Now I'm wondering if that's for every time you hit one of those, or if it's just for the larger ones, or if it's smaller, you get less. So here's a gigantic moonstone. We got 143 for the last one. It looked like it was a medium-sized. So let's see what we get from this one. So 171. So for the smaller ones, it's 143. For the larger ones, it's 171. So you've only got a few points difference in experience for getting the nodes. We jump? No, I don't think we can jump up on that. Okay. Piece of paper. Don't really see there being anything out there. Magic circle, is this... Okay, ominous looking magic circle. It's faded, must not be used anymore. Go to Castleton to find more suspicious traces. There is... piece of paper in that boat. Then gotta talk to Jaden.
This is an Archeum magic circle.
But nah.
I found it while patrolling, but it doesn't seem to be working now. More magic circles like this. Those accursed Archeum. What are they up to? We'd better look into it. Adventurer, could you check the village for signs of Archeum?
Sure. Will do. I will do your job for you. Okay, so let's, before we get into too far into that, let's get these out of the way. Got a special gestation. Okay, so one of the little chests. It looks like, oh yeah, the new otter. Okay. Living log. Gathered the required amount of items. Codex. And we're trying to do both of these right now. Got some more letters that we can mark off our list. Got a level, so we're gonna throw that into strength as well. And we got some items. What's that? Quality lithograph weapon. So we can make another weapon. Gotcha. Now we've got 10 of these. Let's go ahead and use those. Let's see, what do we have least amount of? Now we've got 10 of those. Got 5 of those. Got 10 of those. 2 quality pure golds. We got 5 of those. So since we have 10, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna cancel that. Gonna new go 5. Gonna get those first. That'll bring that up to 7. Now if we go that'll bring that up to 7 as well. And then we can use 2 more to get those. Now we have 1 left. What is this? The craft accessories, cloth armor. So we really don't need this. We don't need any more magic thread. So technically, we could sell it. And that's used to make leather armor, so we don't need either one of these anymore. We need quality mana steel. Quality pure gold. And the quality mistwoods. Okay, so we don't need those anymore. So we'll go ahead and use this last one. We'll get the gold. Because we don't need anything of the other ones. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Cat-shaped magic circle. It's a magic circle with a cat-shaped symbol. Well, yeah, I mean, never mind. Never mind. Radiating ominous energy. Look around for anything suspicious. Will do. Okay. It's a cat.
I'm seeing a lot of cats these days.
I know. And they don't even bother with fish. They don't catch mice either.
What? That doesn't make sense. Cat can't leave fish or mice alone.
Yeah, usually cats eat them. I mean, normally. I'll leave it in the path of cats and watch. Okay. So here. Hide behind the box and wait for the cat. Box, I'm guessing. Let's see how it goes. Now that cat should have devoured that fish. Like, tore that fish apart.
No! Ruined again! I made a rat morph potion instead of the terror bird! I have to deliver the potion to Musk by tomorrow! I'll have to work.
Oh no. Wizard threw away this rat morph potion. What a coincidence. Maybe this can be used to follow the cat. Sure. So there's traps. So I can't. I don't know what would happen if I ran over one of those traps. Do I want to find out? Not really. Okay, I don't see any more boxes to hide behind, though. There we go.
No, she's hiding really well.
Who's there?
How did you know I was here?
We've got a rat on our tail.
You guys really didn't put up much of a fight. Just saying.
I'm sorry I'm late. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, where was your help like 30 seconds ago?
They must be Archeum spies. I can't believe they snuck into the village. We better step up our vigilance. Thank you so much for your help.
Oh, you're so welcome. Glad I could help you. Okay, it looks like we got a whole lot of nothing. Oh, the new title. Caught the cat. Okay. And a quality improvement book, which improves our passive skills. Let's go ahead and deliver the stuff that we got. Now we're asking about Harney.
Harney? Oh, yes. She's the poor lady whose husband hasn't been found in 10 years, so she had a tombstone made. She goes to pray for her husband every day. I'm sure you can find her at the Castleton Memorial right now.
Okay, so let's go do that before to the memorial, but where is it? Okay, so down the road, take a left. Looks like there's a letter right there. And Arnie.
Yes, I'm Harney. How may I help you?
I got some stuff for you.
This? It's a letter from my husband. And my necklace that he used to carry around like a charm. Where did you come across it?
Well, you see.
I see. About 10 years ago, he departed on a ship seeking treasure. After a heavy rainstorm in Laslin, his ship was found wrecked, and he never returned home.
Well, yeah, because he was stranded on a rock and died.
Now that I have his belongings, I can give him a proper burial. Thank you so much.
Okay. So what do we get? We get some quality growth stones, some armor, or accessories. Well, we don't really have that many accessories, so I'm not going to waste this on that.
Thank you so much.
Let's go with weapons.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help you. Okay, so now we can go deliver the bait. Okay, no more. There is so much to get sidetracked with. It just trying to do the simple thing. Like, I don't know if there's a reason behind collecting all of those pages, or if there's some special thing that you get, or if it's just for lore reasons. But I figure if I'm running around and I see them, might as well collect them, right? Yes, I'm back, and I've got your ingredients. Yep. Okay. Bring it to Chris. You should be delivering it to him since you got him. Okay. Second floor exit. Castleton Abbey. Each herb extract jar. Make the break. Okay. Via parrot mail on the way out. Okay.
When you returned with the ingredients, the Lord's aide was greatly relieved that he could proceed with the contest as intended. He
Second
asked you to deliver the new
floor.
bait to the Lord's brother, Chris, in Blackhow Plains. He also is the head of the Wolf Hunters Association, so you'll need to talk to him to acquire a keepsake.
No, that was dumb. Dumb. But yeah, what purpose does that serve in? Now, if it was something super important that, you know, you had to remember, then I can understand that being something that should be repeated. But the fact that they want to repeat simple conversation that we had just had really makes no sense. I'm running out of stamina.
This vast plain was once a cherished village landmark before the packs of giant wolves appeared. Now, even seasoned hunters avoid it. Those who trespass into the realm of savage beasts must prepare to face death.
That was delayed. A little bit of lag.
If you see a hunter being attacked by wolves on the plains, please help them.
Will do. Chris.
At this rate, I might have to cancel the next contest.
No, you won't. Yep, yes I am.
Wait, is that new wolf bait?
It is.
I was getting worried because the old one didn't work. To think, I needed help. The hunting contest is the pride of Castleton. Are you here to make a name for yourself?
Not necessarily.
What? Wolf hunting keepsakes? They were only given out in the early days of the contest. Our aides must have been mistaken.
Well...
But I am really touched by your story. I can't believe the children my nephew saved still remember him. It's something to be thankful for. I have an idea. You should speak with the artisan who made the keepsakes in the past. Find him and tell him I sent you. Be warned, though, the materials are hard to come by. Are you willing to get them yourself? If so, you're going to need to collect broken wolf fangs and radiant antler fragments.
Okay, I can do that.
Wolf fangs can be acquired by hunting wolves on the plains. Deer antlers can be found near Hamel's tomb. That's where the deer of the plains go to end their lives.
Okay.
You don't know about Hamel. Hamel was a mysterious deer that protected the plains. The villagers believed he was a divine beast that could travel through both time and dreams. Hamel drove Iskael out once, but the monstrous wolf returned with a mighty malvescence. He killed Hamel and took my nephew's life. If it hadn't been for that evil malvescence. These days, star children sometimes appear in the village. I get an uneasy feeling whenever I see one. Those with the light are governed by an evil power. They will turn out like Iskael in the end. That's what I believe. Well, collect the materials and visit the artisan named Thomas. Tell him it's a favor from me, and he'll happily oblige.
Way to Hamel's tomb, stop by the watchtower and light a beacon. Fire its signal, let everyone know the wolf hunting contest will resume soon. Gotcha. Okay. Checking on these. We got something codex, which I think it's just a piece of paper that we just got. Yeah, it's just the paper that we got. Got another title, which is looking for a guild and looking for guild members. Inventory. Okay, so body lithograph for the armor and some passive skill book improvements. Alright, well, I think this is a perfect place to end this video. The beta is going on for another 2 days. So we will continue to play for the next 2 days and see how far we can get. So far, I'm really liking it. Stay safe, and I'll catch you later.